Hey traders from around the world, it's your boy Jeremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading. It is indeed March 11th, 2016, which is a Friday. Today marks the 1 calendar year anniversary of my father's passing. So this weekend will be a special weekend to spend time with some family and friends and thoughts of loved ones and spend time with those who you love most dearly. The market in general today was an amazing day. Wow. So here was kind of my analysis on the day at the opening of the market, expecting today to be insanely bullish, 9 out of 10. I actually thought today would be an inside day candle as of yesterday, and today, if we close above 201.45, I have been bullish really since back in here. I think we're going to keep going up. I mean, I think 204 is our next target. I got some interesting lines on here. I think we can get rid of this one. Really, the 200 simple moving average was, kind of the battleground today. That's kind of what we were battling around. And sure, one candle can change everything. Monday, we can get that, but I just doubt it. Gorgeous high wave candle yesterday. Had a lot of discussions in the ECB, which is the European Central Bank, and pretty much they did exactly what America did. They're doing quantitative easing over there. So again, I think with all that money being propped up into the markets, I think it likely will continue higher. So at this point, hanging out, if we close above 201.45, now keep in mind everything I'm talking about is subject to change due to volatility. I think we're going to continue to be a little bit more bullish, and so I'll be kind of keeping an eye on for some bullish trades. So into the next few days, a few weeks, I think we're going to continue higher. Here's the weekly chart. And the weekly chart, so far, the parallels between this move and this move are almost shiveringly perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white candles in a row on a weekly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we get a sixth one with a little bit of an upper shadow next week. That's just my thought. You can see the big double bottom here, big double bottom here. So there's a lot of parallels over here. Now, what does that mean overall? Well, let's hide my lines. I'm going to look at just candles and just reiterate that we have a good support here and we have a good resistance there. My long-term plan / biased on the market is neutral at this point. I'm flat neutral. I do think that there's a chance that I might be the last remaining bullish trader out there from some of the analysts and the websites and the articles and the blogs and the videos that I've watched. I might be the only guy who has hope in the economy or in the markets in general. I don't know. Doesn't mean that the market has to go higher, but let me just throw this out there as one of the possible remaining bullish traders. Let's say that this happens, and then this happens. Okay, that's one possibility. So again, I'm neutral long term. Right now, until we prove which direction we're going, I am buy low, sell high, buy low. That's going to be my current plan going forward. So I will go short if we make it back up to the 213 area. Now, if we break out of that and do something like this, I'm not going to be bearish. Simple as that. I'm going to trade bullish. And then I'll start exiting, if this happens, of course, I will be exiting some of our positions up into these areas as it, trades higher. But long term, I like to be a perma bear. That's just the smart way to be. When I say long term, I'm talking at this point just, 10, 20, 30-year portfolios, add, if you're under the age of 45, just keep throwing money in there. Buy at good support levels. But either way, regardless, on the SPY, I have a really big consolidation pattern. That's just a simple fact. And if we trade back up into this area or near the 213 area, sell high, buy low. I will be looking for a possible rollover back to this area down here. And then I'll just do the same thing, right? We'll go bullish and then see if we bounce and head back up. I'll keep doing this until the SPY breaks out of this in one direction or another. So that's really my thought on the overall markets at this exact moment in time. Had a lot of traders really pull in some solid premiums on some spreads. SPY did shake me out of my bear call spread. Let me rephrase. I unraveled my bear call spread and I got stopped out of some of the calls on the sellout yesterday. I did get a chance to exit some of them. So overall, I lost a little bit on the bear call spread on SPY. I made up on the bull put spread, small loss on the position overall. Everything is fine. Now, on the flip side, here's XLE. And for those of you who have been following me on the XLE bear call spread, had a 60-61 expiring next Friday. Got a chance to unravel that on Wednesday. had to stop at 59.50, which got pennies away from getting stopped out yesterday. And today was treated with a nice little gap up. Very surprised that we gapped up on the XLE, but quite happy that we did because it exited that unravel very profitably. So at this particular point in time, the only spreads that I lost on, JP Morgan, I exited that one for a loss. UPS, went ahead and exited UPS for a loss with a move above there. Actually, to me, it looks like UPS is a little bit of a bullish move at this point, folks. Here's the long-term moving averages. Long-term moving averages, we are above them. All right, we broke out. We had 5 white candles in a row. No, I'm sorry, 6. We had a bearish gap down, and then you had a 2-day pennant pattern, and then today had a bullish gap up. So in my personal opinion, I think UPS broke out, retested, and is continuing higher. So I did lose on UPS just a little bit. And ticker symbol NOC, got my stop in place at 192.82. That spread expires next Friday, so 1 week on that one. Won't lose on that. I'll probably break even overall, but Starbucks, ticker symbol SBUX, is going to expire in just a few hours unless something insane happens, but that would be just fine. So overall, on the spreads, it was looking a little hairy there for a few weeks, but thanks to a very profitable unravel on Tesla, very profitable unravel on XLE, and the rest working out more or less okay, going to be just fine on the swing trades overall. Caterpillar, ticker symbol CAT. And Caterpillar looking for a potential bearish trade on CAT. Some of us might have gotten triggered into a bearish position on Caterpillar recently. Had a nice one black crow and a nice evening star reversal at the 200 simple moving average at a resistance. This is one of those trades where you just truly have no idea if it's going to work or not. It's just simply, again, neutrality, right? Sell high, buy low. This was a great buying location. This is a great selling location. We've sold off once before. Could we do it again? I truly have no idea, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to trade it. So that ticker symbol CAT. Apple today, ticker symbol AAPL. I still like Apple into the 100 simple. I think it's going to take its time. Got some traders with some covered calls, but on Apple today, I was keeping an eye to see if it was going to break 102.40. So let me hop in here to the hourly chart. Here's the hourly chart on Apple, and that's still kind of my thought is I'm going to keep an eye to see if it can break this high right here. And if it can do that, because today really was a bullish gap on Apple. If it can break out of that, I do think it continues a little bit higher into the 108-ish region. Looks like this was a flag pattern in recent days. Volume did decline, and we are above all the exponential moving averages on Apple. So just relatively bullish into the 100 simple. A lot of people benefiting from some non-directional bullish trading on Apple at this exact moment in time. Google, do have an iron condor on Google expiring next Friday. So this is a 1 week spread that's paying about 20% right now. And I'm basing it on the fact that we failed the 100 simple moving average before. This current spread is a 750, 755. So my thought is Google trades into the 100 and rolls over a little bit next week. Obviously doesn't have to. Keeping a very close eye on it. The other portion of the spread is way the heck down here, so that one should be just fine. The bear call obviously is tight and aggressive, but my thought is if Google can break above this resistance, something like this, this, and this, that could also be a pretty fun unravel on Google. So I'll be keeping my eyes on that one, just seeing what that one may do, if anything at all. Here's Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Amazon broke through the 200, retrace. We are now bouncing around the 200 simple moving average. Solange got herself a 580, 585 bear call expiring next Friday. I'm kind of anticipating that there's a chance that Amazon could also bounce nicely off of the 100 and trade into the, bounce off the 200 and trade into the 100. Let's talk a little bit about day trading. So I had 2 days profitable yesterday and today, thanks to ZMUZ. This was a bearish gap and go that most of the other traders traded better than me. I had a small goof and a miscalculation on something that cost me a little bit of money on ZUMZ. I thought my break-even entry was a little bit different than it was. But really, here's our play on ZUMZ. Great entry, boom by boom. Had a buddy, Scott, play this trade. He did really, really well. So Scott, great trade. Jason Chase, Maria, John Guarco, so many traders just absolutely soiled ZUMZ today. I didn't get as much as they did because, again, I totally just miscalculated my break-even price. I thought my break-even price was right here, and it was actually right here. So I moved my stop too close and got trailed out for a profit. Now, I did profit on the trade, but not as much as I wanted to. Anyway, that happens, I guess. But ZMZ, my only official trade of the day, as far as the day trade, the only one that that was playing, and it looks great. Could be a good follow-through for some swing trade action as well. A lot of other traders, probably too many to mention, took Hertz today. This was a nice little bullish gap and go, and here's the 5-minute chart, and you can see how Hertz played out pretty well. Had a gorgeous little pennant pattern right in there early this morning. Here's a little bit of the breakout. Had a lot of traders play this exact setup right there. Had a few traders play the breakout, the high of the day. Either way, some R's were made on ticker symbol HTZ. That trade was doing some fun movements. GILD is a swing trade possibility. Just throwing this out there that this one is in a Bollinger Band squeeze on the daily. So for my Bollinger fans in the house, there it is. The squeeze is on. It is here. Got a little bit of a triangle pattern building. So if it breaks in either direction, I have no idea which direction it's going to break, of course, but whatever direction it does break, bullish would make a lot of sense. You could keep an eye on that one. Ulta, Salon, and Cosmetics had a huge gap today. Scott, the same gentleman who played ZUMZ bearish, he played it bullish today and made a substantial amount of money. So good job, Scott. That was a great trade. So Ulta, Salon, and Cosmetics now at the all-time high. White candle gapped up. So this is a bullish retest gap. It's at a resistance. I would likely anticipate something like this to occur. So if you're looking to play it bullish, allow that retest to come in and play the all-time high retest rather than the breakout on Ulta, Salons, and Cosmetics. That's pretty much all I got for us today. There's a lot of other things to look at, but of course, if you guys have any stocks in particular that you want me to check out at any time, you can email me, jeremy@reallifetrading.com. You can message me on Twitter @NewsNuggets. You can like us on Facebook. Speaking about YouTube, got a big announcement, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to share with you guys. This is a fun deal for me. This is my first company ever, so I'm just excited about it. Here's the channel on Real Life Trading, and ladies and gentlemen, we have breached over 2,500 subscribers and over 200,000 YouTube views. That sounds like a lot, and it is. So I want to say thank you, everyone, for supporting Real Life Trading. Kids Month has been absolutely spectacular. Had a lot of good conversations with some kids and some parents of some kids and just enriching lives. That's our mission. And I'm really pumped about the stock market. I'm excited every single day, ladies and gentlemen, because I get to trade with each and every one of you fine folks. So keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for supporting Real Life Trading. Let us know if you have any questions. And until next time, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on the flip side.